Hey guys, welcome back to our video. Fnaf 22 here with another video, and in today's video I want to go over something that many people in the Fnaf community may talk about a lot. What is the scariest Five Nights at Freddy's game? Well, here in today's video, we're going to discuss this topic and find out what my opinion on this topic is for day 5 of Oktoberfest. Well, let me take you on a trip down some FNAF memory lane. Now, what is the scariest FNAF game? Could it be Pizza Sim? Or maybe Sister Location? Or maybe one of the newer installments in the series, Five Nights at Freddy's, Help Wanted? Well, in my opinion, none of these games even come close to what I think the scariest FNAF game of all time is, which is Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Now, is this a cliche answer? Maybe. But in today's video, I'm going to go over 3 major reasons why Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is the scariest FNAF game of all time. And for this, we are going to go over the characters, the gameplay, and the overall atmosphere of why I think FNAF 4 is the scariest FNAF game. And to kick things off, let's go over the characters. Now, in my opinion, FNAF 4 has the most creepiest looking animatronics. Yes, maybe Help Wanted or Pizza Sim has some really good looking animatronics as well, but I don't think anything comes even close to the nightmare animatronics in FNAF 4. These guys were some of the most scariest nightmare feel, and if you even look at some screenshots of in-game right here, as you can see, the in-game models of when you're playing this game at night with your friends is some of the creepiest things of all time. I mean, just look at these. Look at all these models that were made. These were made for nightmare feel, and these were made to scare kids. I remember back in the day, this would scare me and the boys chilling at night playing FNAF 4. I remember when I couldn't even play past night 1 because of how scary this game was, and still is. In my opinion, this is the only FNAF game that is actually scary. Help Wanted is a little scary when you first play it, but this game is definitely the scariest FNAF game, and the characters definitely help with that. Now, let's take a little look at the gameplay. Now, FNAF 4 has some of the scariest gameplay, in my opinion, because in the original 2 or 3, whatever, before this game, in FNAF 1, 2, and 3, you just had to do things like look out your doors, check your cameras, look in your vents, whatever, wear a mask, etc. But in this game, all you have is 2 doors, a closet, and a bed. Now, with these, the closet and the bed really aren't that bad, in my opinion. The closet, you just check for Foxy. The bed, you make sure there's no little nightmare little Freddy boys on there, and you just flash your light at them. Not scary at all. But when it comes to your doors, instead in like FNAF 1, when you could check the door, and if somebody was there, you could close it, in this game, you must listen. You have to use all your ears, because if you flash your light and look at the animatronics, when they're there, you die. So, you have to listen for the breathing, and this is absolutely scary, because if you've ever played FNAF 4 compared to any of the other FNAF games, listening to the breathing is a lot more scary than actually looking at the characters, because when you see the character, at least you know you can shut the door on them, like you can in kind of like the remake in Help Wanted. But you can't do that here in the actual FNAF 4 gameplay, as you have to listen, and it scares me more because there's more noises than just the characters. There's also your footsteps, there's noises from the outside, there's dogs barking, background noise, all that good stuff. So pretty much, no matter what you do, if you are not listening well enough, and you are not on your high game, listening for breathing or others, if you hear footsteps, you can look, but if you are not listening for breathing, you are absolutely done for. And it also makes it double time scary that in night 1 they still come for you. In the original games, they don't usually come for you night 1 until like maybe the last hour. No, I think once it hit 2 or 3 a.m. in FNAF 4, in night 1 they're coming for you. So you're absolutely screwed even if you're just on night 1. This is why I think that FNAF 4 has some of the scariest gameplay in the whole entire franchise, because it just makes it extra hard and you really do have to pay attention, and their jump scares and jump scare noises definitely do not make the game any more subtle. And finally, the last thing I want to talk about on why I think this game is the scariest FNAF game of all time is the atmosphere. This kind of goes with the gameplay, but just a little bit different. Now, as you can see, this looks nothing like any of the other FNAF games. Yes, maybe Help Wanted has the most scariest atmosphere. I won't say FNAF 4 has the scariest, but definitely second or third scariest. It is not calm. You are in a bedroom, and this could be a lot of people's fears as children, in a dark bedroom surrounded by monsters. Now, this may not be scary for older people, but for some children, this is scary, and I remember playing this as a kid with my friends was definitely one of the scariest things that I've ever done in my entire life. I'm still scared of this game to this day, and I hate it. It is scary, but it has all the right atmosphere to absolutely scare you, and that's why I definitely think the atmosphere helps make this game one of the scariest FNAF games of all time. So overall, with all 3 of these things and more, including jump scares and story and all this, even the mini games, everything that you could compile about this game, in my opinion, makes it the scariest FNAF game of all time. Now, y'all might disagree, but in my opinion, the scariest FNAF game of all time is Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I'd love to hear in the comments what your guys' scariest FNAF game of all time is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is day 5 of Oktoberfest, and I decided to do kind of like a little opinion video about FNAF, because there's not really much you can do with FNAF when it's Halloween time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you will always be notified when I drop another video. And like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think the scariest FNAF game of all time is. In my opinion, it's FNAF 4, but Help Wanted is definitely a second, like closest to second. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys for enjoying so far, and I am feeling a lot better today, as you could probably hear. So glad about that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and once again, I'll see you guys in day 6 tomorrow, the SML video, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I don't really know what else to say. Enjoy, once again. Deuces.